better win. I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop it, pocket profit every time I push a pin? But I do not.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. Ryan Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Josh Hart.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Nets. Trendon Watford is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Williams. And it's Anderson in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
And that one's good.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Pass to Anderson. Watford outside. Back to Anderson. Watford outside. Thomas outside. 6 to shoot. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Towns right side. It's Hart on the wing from 20 feet. Brooklyn pulls it in. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Houston gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Anderson against Wright. Anderson passes to Thomas. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
Here's Anderson, following the bucket by the Knicks. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Right, the pass to Houston. Outside Hart. Pass to Houston. From deep. Williams grabs the board. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. There's the alley. Alley-oop on top. Hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. And looking at the standings in the NBA Cup, the group stage just starting.
Yeah, lots of games remaining. I think the magic number is 3. If you get those 3 wins and have a good point differential, you normally advance to the knockout rounds.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 3-point game. Anunoby on the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Pass to Watford. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Thomas, big-time contributor on offense, just over 22 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thomas has got 5 points.
This is what Thomas has to do to be most effective. Make an impact from three-point territory.
Hart from long range. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Outside Anderson. And it's all from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Houston. Stolen by Anderson. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And Williams punches it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Wright. No points so far. Out left to the wing. Here's Houston. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. The Nets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Anderson passes to Watford. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Watford. Thomas outside. Drills it from deep. Thomas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Over to the left wing. Here's Houston. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Watford outside. Pass to Anderson. Watford inside. He's covered by Hart. Watford gets the bucket.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Russell's checked in for Brooklyn. And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 8. Pass to Houston. Left side Hart. And he sinks the 11-footer.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Now here's Watford. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Houston, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Drains the triple. Houston's got 13.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Right against Russell. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Hart on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 6.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Outside, Williams. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Thomas misses.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Russell with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Williams passes to Russell. Now Watford. Russell up top. 17 points in his last outing. And down it goes. 2 points.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Nets leading by 5. Right with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Houston. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Outside Russell. That three's off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 3-point lead. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Claxton a screen on right. Williams from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Cam Thomas getting it done for Brooklyn. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Nets leading by 3. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the strike.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Knicks trail by 5. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns against Sharp. Bridges. It's good on the putback.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
And Brooklyn has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wilson. The 3 is up. Achua with the rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Melton against Bridges. Sharp a screen on Bridges. To the inside. And that one's good. Sharp. And the Nets lead by 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Kicks it out Towns. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Anderson. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. Can't get it to drop. Achua with some nice D. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Ryan, he's checked in for New York. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. New York, number 1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
So it's the Knicks now. It's a 3-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
The Knicks have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside McBride. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Outside McBride. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Achua catches the defender off guard, puts a pass right where it needs to be.
Pass to Anderson. Towns with a rebound. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. McBride attacking. Achua with the dunk.
Now, this is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Melton, right side. Here's Wilson. Pass to Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the pick. Shot from 12. The Knicks pull it in. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. McBride with it. Takes the 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Left side, Russell. And the Nets miss again. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Melton. They need this. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Here's Towns. Sharp grabs the miss.
Where's the foul at?
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Russell. Back to Anderson. Fires for 3. On target from range. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Wilson. Williams is checked in for Melton. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Russell. It's Thomas on the wing. Anunoby against Williams. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Houston. Buries it from 3. Houston's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, the absolute response from 3 by Cam Thomas.
Right, pass to Anunoby. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Doris Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Russell's checked in for Brooklyn. No good on the second free throw.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Thomas against Hart. Thomas, that's good. 13 points in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Thomas, a screen on right. Here's Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
It takes discipline to stay down on the pump fake, and D'Angelo Russell enjoys using it to get that defender committed.
And he drops it first.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Right, the pass to Hart. Back to Wright. It's Hart on the wing. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
That's his first personal. Second.
A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. Russell against Wright. Goes up from the top of the key. Thomas misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Anunoby on the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. Anunoby's got 5 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Thomas, a screen on right. Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Houston. He buries it from 3. Houston's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Watford outside. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Houston. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Now Thomas. Just 3 on the clock.
Oh, wow! Incredible! B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, where we have to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're measuring up the shot. You almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Checking out New York. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Anderson. They've got DeLon Wright. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Houston in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Thomas. Towns with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Shot's good by Hart.
You love to see Karl Anthony Towns with the great decision-making. Passes up a scoring opportunity to find a teammate.
Thomas outside. Pass to Williams. Watford outside. Now Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. It's Thomas on the wing. 15 points in the game.
Cam Thomas is rolling. He's attacking at will. Somebody better shut the water off.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Anderson. 9 points in the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
A blocking foul. Oh my.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Anderson. Thomas outside. 5 to shoot. And he dunks it down.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
Hart passes to Towns. That one no good. Some solid defense from Claxton. Anderson with it. Hart covering. And here's Thomas from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Hart can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Anderson. Watford outside. Now here's Williams. To the paint. For the tie. The shot by Watford, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. The lead is 2. Hart from long range. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Anderson on the wing. Pass to Thomas for the lead. Houston with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Towns with the ball. Right outside. Oh, from deep. No good. Thomas up top. He's got 19. Basket counts.
Boy, that is so tough, folks. Cam Thomas, how dangerous is he pulling up into that jump shot?
Here's Houston. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Williams. Here's Claxton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
The first one falls. Mikal Bridges checked in for Anunoby. And the Nets also making a change. Wilson's checked in. And both free throws good for Claxton. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Hart. Rejected by Claxton.
Look at the wingspan of Nick Claxton on display. He sends that thing back.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Thomas outside. There's the triple. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hart finds Towns. Bridges right side. Launches a 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, the Knicks.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Here's Wilson. He's covered by Hart. Thomas outside. Oh, wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, boy, he's dancing with the basketball. It's on a string. Cam Thomas gets the space and separation he needs. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
And, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Bridges. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Claxton. Anderson passes to Wilson. Yep, that one's good. And the Nets lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Wright. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Wilson. Melton, he's checked in for Williams. And Russell is subbed in for Anderson. And he makes it. Houston's gotten 4 this quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Thomas outside. A minute 20 left in the third. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
.116 left in the third quarter of the game. McBride passes to Houston. Back to McBride. Bridges left side. Good D by Sharp.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Bridges. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Pass to Russell. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot no good. Brooklyn trailing. On the break. And then Russell with the dunk.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
Here's Houston. Counted from distance. Houston's got 30.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. New York out in front, leading by just 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Sharp out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Wilson passes to Anderson. Melton outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Knicks with the lead. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And for the Nets, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Wilson. And he gets that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Stolen by Russell. Pass to Anderson. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Bridges. Now here's Towns. Anderson covers. Shot's good by Towns.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Anderson passes to Wilson. Pass to Melton. Outside, Anderson. Floats one up. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Robinson passes to Towns. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Wilson. Outside Sharp. Pass to Wilson. The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Melton. And that one good.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Towns for 3. Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Wilson from outside the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Here's Towns. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Wright's checked in for New York. And a change for the Nets. Williams is checked in for Wilson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Melton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A nice shot by McBride.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Nets trail by 3. And here's Anderson. drops in the layup for 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Oh, come on, Bridges.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Inside, here's Sharp. And he misses the go-ahead basket. McBride with it. Guarded now by Williams. Towns for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Williams in the post. McBride covers. Here's Anderson. That shot is off. Nice D from Bridges. The Knicks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Anderson. And some solid defense from Towns. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
My man, Mikal Bridges hurt. Please don't say Bridges hurt. Please. I need him. I already got Brunson hurt. I don't see him for a month.
Knicks leading by 3. Hart from long range. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Thomas with the ball. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Thomas has got 12 points here in the second half.
Unshakable individual confidence. That is Cam Thomas. Big-time bucket.
Count it. Good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Count the basket.
There is just incredible raw athleticism with Cam Thomas. Outstanding use of it on the drive.
Right, pass to Hart. Rejected by Claxton. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Thomas, right side. That one doesn't drop. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. They got the rebound. Towns. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got 19 points. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Thomas for 3. Houston with a rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
Here's Thomas. Goes up at the elbow. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thomas has got 31.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
At the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Williams from long range, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Thomas. Money.
If ever there was a player who relishes the spotlight and this moment, it is Cam Thomas, folks.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, 13. DeLon White.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
14 foul. Josh Hart at the line, 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Brooklyn.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Williams from long range, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's New York winning this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
I like Houston, baby. Houston 32. Hart got 24. Wow. He had quite 24. He had 24 points. Wow, 24. Towns 21 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Bridges for 14 off the bench. That's what's up. My man Wright, he got 12 assists. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, that's what's up. He did a good job. Hey, thanks for joining my live. I'll be back live in another 2 minutes. I just got to switch games.